The MT series. MT stands for Master of Torque. They come in all sorts of shapes and power, from the MT125, the MT03, 07, 09, and 10. What we have is the recently launched MT15. The MT series is a two-wheeled representation of the dark side of Japan. The country has many faces. The dark side of Japan is its more cryptic and ambiguous facet. Yamaha brings this mood to the MT series, and it is seen in their design and felt through its visual energy. It's a dark aspect from a subculture of Japan that continues to resonate to this day. This is the deviant side of motorcycle riding. The engine is the same as the R15, 155 cc's with VVA or variable valve actuation, which means good power spread and torque from low to mid-range RPM. It's also got a slipper clutch. Guys, for this segment, I'm like, wow. You usually find this only in bigger bikes, but they put it here. The slipper clutch helps you prevent real wheel lock, or when the engine goes when you do sudden downshifts from high RPMs or high gears, right? So with other bikes, that will make the rear wheel lock and you're gonna skid. So the slipper clutch helps prevent that. Horsepower is at 14.2 kW at 10,000 RPM. Maximum torque is at 14.7 N at 8,500 RPM. It is electric start, it's 6-speed, it's fuel injected with a tank capacity of 10 liters, with LED lights all the way. Very nice. This means it's not just a bike that looks killer, it's a bike with a modern engine that screams performance with frugality. The MT15 has a delta box frame, which means excellent rigidity and balance, which directly benefits its handling. Alongside the lighter wheel and rake angle, this made the bike very eager in the corners. Para siyang ganado parating lumiko. This is such a smart looking bike. And look at it. Yamaha was one of the first to really go aggressive. That in queue with that little sign over there, MT15. It's those little cues that just make things pop. Color placement is everything in a bike. Black trim, pastel red there, pastel red there. This is the chassis already, which is cool. I mean, a 150cc, pero tignan mo naman yung chassis, diba? Solid. Even those little gaps, I think, but may gap, but it's part of the design. It just works. The face is just screaming MT series. Look at that. The MT15 plays a pivotal role in the Yamaha scheme of things. It can be looked at as a transitional bike from those wanting to move from an automatic, like an NMAX or a Mio, to a manual with looks to make even the stiffest of necks turn. It can also be looked at as an invitation for first-time riders to jump into something that looks so cool already. It's performing well and very easy to ride. Yamaha has been doing really good as of late. They have been positioning themselves for the #1 slot in moto sales this year. You can see how they can achieve this with all these awesome products they're producing. I mean, people are just loving what they're coming out with. The MT series is unlike any other out there. It's distinctly Yamaha mentality all the way. They try to innovate, they set trends, and 159,000 pesos gets this in your garage. Sabi nila, di daw nabibili ang kapugian. Well, here you go, the MT15.